Hiya guys, okay? Just a quick update, obviously we got a few things. Firstly, we are going to put a fence. It's just standard protocol, you know, as we kind of consider
we're going to go all the way around.
As long as that fence is 12 foot wide, cool.
Sorry,
No, it's okay.
Right,
You can only
come
speak to
on,
one at a
guys,
time,
we're
guys, though, yeah? So what we're going to do, we're going to put a fence up shortly, and then obviously we're going to go in and have a look around and stuff. We are not here for asylum seekers.
You're going to treat that.
Guys,
please, wait a minute, guys.
Of course they're here for the asylum seekers, regardless whether they're directly here for the asylum, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not...
Where's your SIA badge?
We're not here for hostility.
Where's your SIA badge?
I'm more than happy to supply my badge to the police if they need it.
No, it needs to be on display at all times if you're facing members of the public. It's supposed to be on display. It's supposed to be on. Yeah, but I know.
In certain scenarios, yes, you're right. But in certain scenarios,
No, you're not. If you're public facing, look, I know it's like. How do we know he's a security guard?
Guys, look, guys. If I can't speak, I won't speak.
It doesn't matter what he's got to say anyway.
Get off me. Hey, come on.
Guys, can I get?
Let the man speak. Let the man speak. Come on, guys.
He put his hands on me first.
Just general protocol. We're coming here. We're here until everything else comes up. I don't have to show you my brief.
Yes, you do. I'm telling you now. Tell him. Right, if he's facing members of the public, he needs to have it on display. He doesn't have to show us it, but it needs to be on display on the arm.
I'll speak to my bosses.
No, you know I'm correct. So you don't have to speak to your bosses. Tell him to display his badges. Anyone that's is public facing needs to show their badge.
Listen to him for a second. He's
No. Who is he?
He's a security.
How do I know he's security?
Because I've been told that he's a security.
So if you've been told he's security, if someone told you he was a murderer, would you arrest him?
Well,
No, you wouldn't. You'd need evidence. You'd need evidence. There are fences. They stole off us. There are fences. They stole off us. Thanks for returning our fences back. It's our fences. They stole off us. They're our fences. You just turned up today.
Clear.
By your own fucking.
Nice.
Guys, we need police.
£400 a day good enough for you? Yeah? Hey, were you expecting this? Because you'll be doxed by the end of the day. You understand this, don't you? Yeah? Okay, fair enough, as long as you know.
There'll be people with our fences over there.
Yeah, they're all there as our fences. What? I know, I understand that you just turned up. But the problem you've got here is you've come to the most hotspot fucking area going. And it's not going to be good for you boys. Because you know the last boys? They fucked off after 6 days in the hotel. Alright? It's going to be fucking murder for you. Alright? £400 good enough? I was told £400. Let's hope it's good enough, eh? Let's hope it's good enough.
We have to live here with all this going on.
You need your SIA badges on display. You're facing members of the public. Excuse me, Constable. They're all facing members of the public by their own policy.
My badge, but they put it on social media.
Anyway, your badge doesn't come with a name. It comes with a number. How do we know? Listen, it comes with a number. It doesn't matter if it came with a name. It wouldn't matter. You still have to have it on display. They are not security guards. I'm not even going to class them as security guards. They're not. They're just guys in black clothes.
Show the police officer my badge.
Right.
Take the notices down.
You know who you are. Yeah, but
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
we don't have to show that.
Yes, you do, because you're public facing. You're public facing. If you're public facing, no, fuck you. Right, you're public facing. You're public facing. I'll get your policy up now. Do you want me to get your policy up? I'll get your SIA policy up now.
If you put it online, we are going to get harassed.
No, you're not, because it's numbers and not names. It's numbers.
on my badge.
Well, that's your fucking fault. It's numbers and not names. You want to take on jobs like this? Yeah, well then you, by your own policy, you have to supply it. Yeah, that's cool. He needs all of them are front facing. They need to have their SIAs on display.
Get back a bit. Come on, so we don't.
On display. Get your sergeant on the phone now. We'll sort it out. I tell you, get him on the fucking phone.
We don't solve anything by shouting, are we? So.
Okay, but they're front facing. They've got to have their SIA badges on display at all times.
I'm more than happy to show you SIA.
No, but you need to show us. It doesn't matter. them.
Because of the nature of the job, we don't have to have it on.
Yes, you do. It's part of your SIA policy.
Research that.
It's part of your policy.
You know, I've done a lot of work like this, basically.
No, you just don't want your IDs. They're just thugs. You're just thugs in black clothes.
All over media. No, I don't.
Well, that's not my fault. That's you take this job. Your procedure tells you you've got to do it.
It's fine having a conversation, but just calm down.
Well, I am.
Conversation calmly.
Just a bit like you boys when you're body cammering. Just because you're not informing us. It's part of your policy and procedure to inform us, correct? So I've pulled the officers before, and I'm pulling them now. I know they've got to have their SIAs. I know they've got to have their SIAs on display at all times when they're front-facing public. So where is it?
That fence over there. Who's the fence over there?
Who's the fence?
Yeah, who belongs to the fence over there?
I don't know who belongs to it.
Is it over?
If he's facing it,
That fence is ours.
Exactly, that's your
If it's okay.
right, who's the senior officer here? Right, who's the senior officer here at the moment? Okay.
No, it's fine.
I know, they don't even know what they're doing. I don't even know. This, you know,
Well, yeah, they have it in multiple places. Is there numbers on show? Is your number on show, gentlemen? Thank you. Thank you.
one of these people, like, why have you brought a bunch of...
Right, so the reality is if they're representing the firm, have got to have their SIA badges on display. Who's the senior officer? It doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, he's literally a man in black clothes. That's what he is. Don't start. If I wanted to get him, I would have got him days ago. All right?
probably would have, yeah.
Right then. So there's nothing stopping you. There's no point in wandering around. I've made no attempt to go inside. So don't touch me.
Oh, I didn't touch you.
You did touch me.
No, I didn't.
Unwarranted touch. Right, boys? See yourself over social media in a couple of hours. Nice PM, by the way, easily identified.
A lot of other people didn't take the job in Wales. A lot of companies.
It's called morals.
Mate, migrants, there was meant to be 16 of you turn up, and you couldn't manage that. You've only got 7 or 6. I mean,
Ask Andrew Dunnings, the guy who employed you, about what happened to all their vans and stuff. You'll need that wheel brace for something else.
but every single security walks in there.
They're going to get the same treatment. And you're not security. We need the senior officers to sort this out. Either you wear ESA badges or you're not security. It's pretty fucking simple. I mean, it's like these boys wearing no identification. SA badges. That's why you got that's why you got the patches on the side for your arms. That's what those patches are for on your uniforms.
Supposed to be a security guard, so can you please show me your badge?
Yeah, you're senior officer then at the moment.
Sorry,
Are you the senior
I'm the
officer?
sergeant here at the moment.
Okay. So I know,
Yeah.
and I'm factually correct, and they're basically saying I'm correct. Oh, because it's the job we're under, we don't have to wear identifications. That's like you saying you go into a public order instance and take off all your identifyings. Okay. So you know and I know they've got to, as you know the blue badge we're talking about on their arm.
Yeah, I know.
Right? They've got to have it on. I'm just being finicky, but
Yeah.
I'm being right. Okay? I'm 100% right on what I'm saying. If they're public facing, they have to have it. If they're store detectives and they're undercover, then correct, it gets hidden. But they're not store detectives, they're front facers.
Okay, well, if you just bear with me then, so let them settle in, sort out what they're going to sort out.
No, their badges are on them. They're representing the firm now, and we need to make sure that they are who they say they are.
Well,
And then one of them looks like he's just out of college.
Well, I can guarantee you that I've
No,
been told
you
by-
can't guarantee me because you've been told that's hearsay. Being told something is hearsay.
But I've been told it by my inspector.
I don't care. It's hearsay. It's still hearsay. We want to see the badges. We need either we see the badges or we're not classing them as any security. And if they start assaulting us, it doesn't matter then because they need to be on display.
Yeah, but they don't intend on insulting anyone.
I don't care. Who are they?
They are security
You
firm.
need to calm down.
They're a security firm and they've been employed by the hotel to keep the hotel secure.
Right. Okay. I just explained to you because they're front public facing. They have to have their badges on display, just like yourself.
Okay.
Have you got your badges, right?
Yeah, they're in their cars. They're in their cars. They've already admitted they got them all. They're all in their cars. They said they don't want to put it out there because this job this is. Well, that's not my fucking problem. That's their problem. If they want to take their £400 for 8 hours, then they can take their £400 for 8 hours. But they've got to do it right. And don't you cover for them.
I'm not covering for anyone.
What's your
All I'm
number
saying
then?
is 911.
911.
All I'm saying is just let them get a chance. Right, I tell you. all I'm saying is just let them get in, get them sorted,
No.
because they've come in.
No,
and
their
from-
badges are in their car. Just
Okay.
tell them to go to their car, put the badges on. I've got nothing else to say on the matter, and you can carry
I'll
on.
feed that back to them. I'll ask them
No.
if they can do that, and
Well-
if they don't, I'll feed it back to my inspector and see if that can be fed back to their company.
Yeah, but I'm just been. It's a bit like you and your body cam. When you don't tell members of the public you're recording, I pull you on it. I pulled it on yesterday on the sergeants. I'm like that.
Okay.
So if you want to play the good, the rules, like we've got to play the rules, they've got to play the rules, because otherwise they're just men in black clothes.
Yeah, I understand
Right,
where
cool.
you're coming from, all right? But
Can we get this resolved in the next half hour? Because otherwise I'll be straight back on you.
I'll do my best, all right? That's all I can say. So
Well, either you
What-
do,
what's
or no one here is going to treat them as security, because
Okay.
that's all they are.
Once I've had a chance to try and resolve things, and
Simple.
things calm
It's
down
simple.
a
Put the
little bit,
badges on. End
I'll
of.
come and give you an update if you're happy with that.
Well, if they put the badges on, it's game over. I've got nothing else to say on the matter. They carry on their lawful duties.
There we are. Give me 10,
Great,
15
cool,
minutes. All right?
brilliant. Thank you.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah, no, if you could.
Yeah, can you put some names under the few guys so you know who these people are? Few local based lads among them. Somebody's got to know them and where they live, yeah?
I know that one boy, yeah. You understand? I know him. I know this place. Somewhere. Yeah, I know the one with the beard there. I know he's not security, 100%. And my boys will find out who he is. I know his face from around here, see? I've seen him from Swansea or around here, man.
Somebody will know him.
So I'll make a couple of phone calls and I'll find out exactly who he is.
You know exactly who you are.
So here we go. We're going to get the. We're going to. He's coming with the badges
This is
now.
South Wales, boys, not London. We'll know who you are within the hour.
28 days they've been saying, no one's going to do it.
Hey lads. Hey, tell Andrew Dunning and Paul Cornish. Say hello from Welshie.
You need
All right?
security on your own.
It took us 50 minutes to identify them. Are you veterans as well? Because we might actually go on the veterans sites, because that's how we had them.
Mate, I've got people looking
I
at
know.
me already. That's why I'm standing here, yeah? Yeah, the team's on it, boys. Yeah, we'll find out who they are, where
So
they live, and
yeah, he's
everything
having a
else.
chat with the
believe me.
SIA badges
Don't worry
now.
about that. Yeah?
If you take a job on, you've got to wear your identification, chaps. You should know that. Fucking brutal. If they're going to do the job, they've got to do the job properly. That's right. No, you don't show the police your card. You've got to show the members of the public. It needs to be on display. Yeah, it needs to be on display.
Hey, guys, be careful where you walk, you know, guys.
It's a civil matter anyway.
Yeah, I know.
It's not criminal. It's only criminal when we stop them carrying out their daily duties.
What you're going to do, they're a man who knows all the legalities.
See the Velcro on his arms?
Yeah.
That's not for like wall snaps like you. That's for his SIA badge to go on either arm.
Or his medical badge as well.
Yeah, he could be first aider.
There's one there, the one behind the back there trying to hide.
I just hope their £400 a shift was worth it.
Even more than that, there. People work in there. You've got the main leader there by the sound of it.
Look. We're not. No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
Why? What? The bound? What? What is? What's the boundary? What, that one? Why wouldn't it be diagonally across?
Detailed on the order that's still not been hand served to us.
But it hasn't been served. But it hasn't been served. Have we been served it yet? Have you been served it?
No, and not bilingually, no.
But not.
They don't have a briefing.
There's no maps on the walls, so we don't even know at the moment.
It's disgraceful the way you are, man. Because you're choosing money, man, over that own fucking community, man.
Oh, it's all right. Half of them couldn't give a fuck anyway. They're new British.
It's not going to be like the traffic control job we done?
Yeah, it's not going to
It's
be
going to be the trafficking control job.
You guys can be running around with like blue ass.
Racist?